Hello students, welcome to the MongoDB lab. Today we are going to discuss about how to use slice. So basically what is slice? So slice is nothing but it splits based on number how much you give. So sample document I am going to use db cake stop. So initially I will drop the document, click on execute button, click yes. So now I am going to freshly insert the records into the cakes document. So it basically consists of ID followed by the name and their favorites. What is the favorite of them? Chocolate, cake, butter, and apples are favorite of Prithvi. So and followed by the name Shiv Kumar. His favorites are apples, pudding, pie. And next is Pradeep, whose favorites are pears, pecans, chocolate, and cherries, and so on. You can see Mukesh has only one favorite, ice cream. So I will insert these records. So select here, click on execute button. Click on it. Yes. So clearly you can see four records got inserted. Now we'll come to the executing query. So suppose you want to get slice, you want to get return first two elements of array. For example, here array is favorites. You can see array is favorite. You want to split, that is slice first two elements of a favorites array. Then you have to make use of db cakes find two curly braces open and end means it will select the entire document followed by the array name, that is favorite, followed by slice 2. So slice 2 here I have already slice 2 returns empty curly braces selects all the documents, whereas favorites slice 2 returns first two elements of the favorites array for each document. So I'm going to execute this. Before that I will show you the what output will appear. So first starting first two elements. So Prithvi, his favorite is chocolate and cake will be returned. For Shiv Kumar, apples and pudding will be returned. For Pradeep, pears and pecans will be returned. For Mukesh, since it exists only one item, ice cream will be returned. So we are going to execute this query. See what happens. Click on yes. So clearly you can see Prithvi's favorite is first two items. Chocolate and cake was displayed. Shiv Kumar's can see apples and pudding. That is first two items. For Pradeep, pecans and pears and pecans. For Mukesh, since only one item existed, it will display this ice cream. So I will close this here. So if you want to display last two items of an array, you can make use of favorite slice minus 2. So here you can see slice minus 2 returns the last two elements from the favorites array. So for example, Pradeep for favorite last two elements are cherries and chocolate. You can give n is a number here. You can give minus 3 or minus 1. Based on number, it is going to execute. So execute it. So clearly you can see last two elements of an array has been returned. Butter, apples for Prithvi and Shiv Kumar, pudding and pie, and for Pradeep, chocolate and cherries. For Mukesh, it is written only one item is there, that is ice cream. So you can give any number you want. Suppose you want to return only the first element of an array, you can give as make it 1. So it returns the very first element of an array, that is favorites. Click here, click on yes. So clearly you can see it has written the first element of an array chocolate. For Shiv Kumar, it written apples. For Pradeep, it has written pears. For Mukesh, it has written ice cream. Similarly, if you want to return only the last element of an array, we can make use of slice minus 1. So select it, click on yes button. It will return last element. Clearly you can see Prithvi, apples, pie, Shivkumar, Pradeep, cherries. For Mukesh, it is ice cream. Now we will come for particular name. So for particular name, Prithvi, you have to you want to get the first two elements of an array. That is, you have to use for array name, that is favorites, followed by the slice two. So for Prithvi, it will return the first two elements of an array. That is favorite array. Click on this here. So Prithvi, its favorite are chocolate and cake. Clearly, you can. I'll scroll down here. We can clearly see chocolate and cake are the first two elements of an array. I had given a slice of two. For Pradeep, I will give slice of minus two. That is, last two elements of an array will be written. We'll see. So for Pradeep, last two elements are cherries and chocolate. This should be returned. Scroll down here. So for Pradeep, we will execute. Click on the execute button. So click on yes. So clearly you can see for Pradeep, it has returned cherries and chocolate. Now we'll see how to rename a fields in the MongoDB. For example, this example demonstrates how to rename a field in document in MongoDB using update many statement. So I'll drop a document if it exists. Click on yes. In this example, I'll show you how to rename a field in a document. Clearly, you can see there is a spelling mistake here. Name, N-M-A-E. It has to be renamed to the name, N-A-M-E. So I'll demonstrate how to rename it. Meanwhile, I'll insert these documents into footballers document. So it basically consists of ID, that is primary key, country, mobile number, dummy. I have given the mobile number and name. Inside name, it's a nested document. First name, that is last name, that is Diego Maradona. Second is Portugal, that is followed by dummy mobile number, NAME, and first name, last name, that is Cristiano Ronaldo. And third is Argentina, dummy mobile given, followed by the name, that is first Lionel Messi. So I'll insert it. So I'll click on execute button, play button, click yes. So totally 5 records got inserted. So clearly you can see for France, that is fourth record, it does not have any name. Name of the footballer is not present. Similarly, for fifth record, Argentina, I have not given any name. Name has been inserted as first null and last name null. I will show you why I have used it. So first query, coming to the first query. This query demonstrates how to rename a file, rename a field from name to name, NAME, from NMAE to NAME. So this query DB footballers update many. So update many means, as I told you earlier, it is used to update multiple statement, multiple records. So name. So name, that name NAME should not be equal to null. If it is true, if this condition is true, if the name is not equal to null, then it will rename the NAME to name. So clearly you can see here it is name is null. So we'll select this. So what I'm trying to say is it will this update statement will work. This rename will rename NAME to NAME as long as name is not equal to null. This record will not be updated since it contains null. Clearly you can see it contains null. This record won't be updated as it does not contain any NAM field. Only first two records will be updated. NAME to name field name. So we'll execute it. Select here and click here. So it has matched four records. So four records has been renamed. Modified count is it has updated four records. So we'll click here, find. In order to check the result, yes, click on yes. So clearly you can see NMAE has been renamed successfully to the name, first record. Second record we can see here it has been changed to name. And third record also it has been changed to name. So fourth record it does not contain name field, so there is no question of renaming it. Coming to this, so this has been renamed. Close this, or you can use this query also. If NAME exist means it checks for the existence of this field NAME. If it is present only, then it will rename the field to NAME to name. Otherwise, it won't update. So what is the use of exist? Exist will check whether this field NAME is present. If it exists only, then it will rename the field NAME to name. So I'll drop it and show it again to you. Click on yes. I will insert again. I'll execute here. Except in fourth record, name exists, NMAE exists everywhere. Except in fourth record. Click on yes. Sorry, I didn't select this part. Click on play button. Click on yes. So it has inserted 5 records successfully. So here we are checking for this field NMAE. If it exists in a document, if it's true, then it's going to rename the field NAME to name. So now you understood how to use exist in MongoDB query. So I'll select it. This is one of the query used to rename field from NAME to name field. Click on yes. So it has matched 4 records, modified 4 records. So I'll fetch the entire contents of footballers document. Check whether it has been modified or not. So clearly you can see ID name has been modified. Name it has been modified. So this also has been modified. Here it does not. Here in fourth record, the NAME field does not exist. Hence, it's not renamed. In fifth record, it has successfully renamed. You can see. So, so there's another query: how to rename a field in a document in MongoDB using update. Here we are update one using update one. Update one is used to update a single record. So here. Here, based on ID 1, I'll update it. If the ID is 1, that is first record, then I'll rename the name first to the name F name. Clearly you can see, I will show you. So name, copy this and copy paste it here. I'll show you how document looks. So clearly you can see name first and last is there for name sub document. It's a nested document. First and last is there. So from name first I want to rename it to name F name. From last I would like to rename it to L name. That is last name. So it will update for particular ID 1. So for particular ID 1, it will rename the field from name first to name F name. So I will execute this query. Clearly you can see it has modified the first record. This is the more updated. So we'll find out for first record. Name first should be changed to name F name. Check it here. So clearly you can see name first was renamed to the F name. Coming down here, we'll see what is update one. It updates only one document for the where ID is equal to 1. So important notes these are. So rename works on nested fields. For that you should use dot notation. So for example here name dot fname already exists. It will be overwritten. If name dot first does not exist, nothing happens. So if name dot fname or name dot lname already exists, it will be overwritten. So clearly you can see here I am renaming name dot first to the name dot fname. So here we are going now we are executing another query update one, that is update one means we are updating a single record for the name. First name is equal to Cristiano and name last name is last is equal to Ronaldo. So I for that particular name I will be renaming the field name first to F name and name last to name L name. Before executing the statement, I'll show you how it appears. Copy it and paste it here. I'll use find here. Before executing update 1, find. So based on name first, it will find Cristiano. Last name is Ronaldo. I'll close this parenthesis. Otherwise, it will throw the error. So execute it. Click on S here. So uh, So Cristiano Ronaldo, its details will be displayed here. So record is to country Portugal, dummy number I have given, and name field is first and last, which I want to change to rename. So for name dot, so I'm renaming this name dot first to F name and name dot last. Sorry, it should be dot here. It should be dot. This is how you access a nested document. Name followed by dot followed by the field name. Name dot first will be renamed to the name dot F name and name dot last will be renamed to the name dot L name. So I'll execute it. I'll click on execute button here. So it has matched one record and it has modified one record. So you can copy this query and paste it here below and check whether the name dot first has been renamed to fname and name dot last has been renamed to name dot lname. Select this, click on yes button. Something has went wrong. As the name field is changed, I should use name dot fname here. Name is changed. I'm using the old this one old field name. That's why it showed blank. Paste it here and name dot last name. Paste it here. So clearly you can see here it has fetched the details related to Cristiano Ronaldo. He belongs to Portugal. His mobile number, domain number, and then you can see first dot first name dot first got renamed to f name, and name dot last got renamed to l name. Clearly you can see. So coming to summarize, name dot first was renamed to name dot first f name. Name dot last was renamed to name dot l name for particular Cristiano Ronaldo. For example, you can clearly see here Cristiano Ronaldo first. If the document assume that if the document appears as first last, it has now after executing the query. Uh, After I'll paste it here. After executing this query, the document will look like this. F name. Instead of first, F name will appear since we renamed it. Last will be renamed to L name. So guys, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next video. Coming up the video, I'll discuss how to use size operator.